My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arake Galajerthan, head of the budding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Canned! I have done the unthinkable, unspeakable, oh, not unthinkable, I do it all the time. We've started on a battle map. We are fighting Captain Dabaya of Harad, who is attacking us just outside of the town of Chelkar, and our small and meagre cavalry force must hold him at this bridge in order to ensure that the northern side of our realm remains our own. And this bridge battle is quite an interesting one. As you can see, the river forks immediately, or bends rather, immediately after the bridge, giving an interesting little twist there. Now, we haven't much in the way of ground forces, or no, actually what we should do is put them like this, because they throw javelins. Right, and then we'll have the cavalry just arrayed in position behind. They don't have any cavalry in the army that is coming across this bridge, I should say. So we won't be chased down by them or anything like that. Oh, and they seem to have some trouble crossing the river because they're making that bloody annoying noise. Oh, and our units have gone with that weird formation. Oh well, we'll get the javelins in. There we are, lovely. Now, everyone fire as often and as quickly and as much as you can, because... oh, the ballista crews are firing on us already. Go on, kill your own men. Ah, come on. I just want the javelins thrown, really. That's what I'm in it for. Yes, they've finished. Come out in offensive mode then. Push into them. What are we on? 17. Keep up the fire, archers. Bugger. We're too close. Pull the general up there. Run away. Archers, change to that position on the hill. Our infantry will soon be overrun. But there's no point mindlessly losing archers. Tell you what, stand there instead, actually. Cease! Fire! Fire! Fire!
The sun that shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
Fire two! Fire two! Shoot whatever you can. Oh, we're not far enough away. The ballista can still hit us. Right, once our infantry starts to really go down. That is in a ridiculous range. Now it's going to have to be the time. Charge the lines in. Just hit whatever you can. We've killed 45% of them, but they have killed 30% of us. Oh, and there's Southron pikemen in amongst all of that. Damn it. You guys don't appear to be running. Get the general up behind him as well. Cavalry out. Cavalry out.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
No, run. Everyone run. It annoys me so much when the mouse does that. Double clicking and it just only registers the one. It's very frustrating. Yes, if you could also pull out, that'd be smashing. Thank you very much. Pull over there so you're out of the way of the archers. Nice wide line. Right. Get a curl on, get a curl on. Is that the pikemen down there? Yeah, they've stayed behind. Right, it's time to get the generals involved as well now, I think.
We have lost half of our men.
There we are, they were going. They're going. You capture them, but the rest of you change focus. Pull out there. I don't care how many marauders we lose. This is a key battle we must win. And of course we are going to lose most, if not all, of our marauders, so... Move over there and then you can reposition once you're there. There we are, we're in position. Charge!
The battle appears to be running in our favor.
Yeah, there we are, that's everyone broken
Tidings
there.
such as these, does victory spring forth.
Are our archers out of arrows? Yes, they are indeed. Right, archers, you now play a very important role, one that you've not played before. You must hold the pikemen in place so our line of cavalry can then smash them in the back. Cavalry. Oh, what's that over there? 100 archers. No, cavalry, move over there. Right, archers. Move forward. They attacked us, by the way, so we're in no rush to meet their little, whatever this is, standoff. Alright, well, there they are, moving to... Alright, they're ready, and they're going to go for it. So, you three on the left, Southern pikemen, you three on the right. Don't move yet, the archers haven't hit them. Go down.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose
Yes.
heart.
I think that's all of them. Yes, that is all of them. Some Khazad-dum archers made it away. Right, we will have to go and deal with the ballista though, but we'll send our generals, I think. We've got 64% of our army in order to do what we've done thus far. It's a steep price to pay. Karnakish! You're more than enough for these fools. I don't think they have any shots left. Well, they probably do, but they'll break as soon as you hit them, basically. It's just times 6 it and watch him run. There we are.
Victory is well within our
actually
grasp.
fled yet. There we go.
This is a most
Heroic.
crowning victory. Your name will live in marble.
161
and
and
our
63.
foes in sand.
That's madness. The javelins combined with a little bit of melee, and the steppe tribesmen take the golden sword. It's phenomenal news. Now, in modding news, speaking of news, talking of modding, the Total War submod has been knocked up and is standing ready. Excuse me, sorry. We'll just have a couple of days of testing. By that I mean probably just one day. It's very basic. There's hardly any files, so and then I'll release it to you all. But you'll be very pleased to know that the Total War submod moving forward will not be a submod, because we have indeed included it as a separate custom campaign. And so what this means is that when you go to the single player menu, you are normally met with the options of Third Age campaign, custom battle, quick battle, or historic battle. Well, now there is a fifth option. You are met with Total War campaign. And it means that you can now play the Total War campaign without overwriting any of the files for the standard campaign.
I will not waste words on you.
And thus you can play both. Now, this idea, as I was saying into the Discord yesterday, actually, this can be implemented a little further and wider than that as well. And we could potentially also then do a custom campaign where every single nation in the game starts with one town, for example. Or a custom campaign where the barracks event kicks off at turn number 1. So everyone has the barracks event all the time. These are now options available to us. Now, this is going to be an absolute walk in the park, and Shelkar will be back in our hands. So the main battle really is down at Korondaj, if it's called Korondaj, or Kruk something, or whatever, where Chieftain Khuzaymah is. We have to win that battle, and then I think that'll give us a bit of a breather against Khazad, and it will give them something really to think about, because we will have crushed the bulk of their army, and it might give Dol Amroth a bit of room, a bit of manoeuvring space to come and actually do something. I do not think we're going to be using any of our ground forces in this engagement, because they've got archers themselves, so we don't want to have a little archer off. We just want to charge in and hit them from all sides. So we'll have one of those over there. The generals are going to go down the middle, because I think they can take the charge into the enemy better than the other units can. You fellows are up there.
Our foe brings more men to the battle.
I'm not concerned about the reinforcements they've got, not one jot. Alright, let's move in a bit closer. I'm also not as concerned about the archers just yet. We want to deal with the spearmen, really. But we will charge them. We're converging. So the first marauders have hit. And the Haradrim archers have already broken.
Victory is well. Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Right, the archers are gone, so pull out. Pull out. Pull out. And who's the general you are? Also pull away. No, I might as well just shoot them for a while. So you fellas there, Khan Arkish, give them a run around. So where's the other army coming from? Over there. Right, the rest of us go and deal with the other army. There they are. Haradrim spearmen. And those Haradrim spearmen will then be taken care of quite swiftly, which is nice. I don't think we'll need... Where are they? We're doing alright with them. Move into positions. And we'll bait the enemy with our Variag nobles there, who are very kindly helping us with those Haradrim spearmen. Go to ×6. Let them get a bit closer. So we expend all of our arrows. Oh yeah, look, they're out of the game already. Change up. Move further afield. And everybody, hit them.
We have cut off the serpent's head. The enemy general is slain. Let's see how these snakes fight without their head.
Pretty well, I should imagine. They did smash our marauders once again, but that's to be expected, to be honest.
Only half the enemy force remains.
No, I should just shoot them, shouldn't I?
They lose their will to fight.
I was hoping that they might break when they're hit by
Victory is well within our
massive onslaught.
Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
I'm wasting men, I know I am, but what the hell.
Our brave men
they're
have
going.
captured the enemy general.
Yes, it's pretty much over.
Victory is ours. If victory
47
and well deserved.
218 Khan Arkish. Goodness. What a kill tally. What a leader. Now, the custom campaign, as I say, I would be welcome, therefore, to hear your ideas. Now, I'm going to say this, and the cynic inside of me thinks that it's not going to matter. I'm still going to get campaigns that we can't do. But the custom campaign only lets you edit the map itself, the starting conditions and faction relationships, and the campaign script. So we cannot, for example, change faction units, faction like any ancillaries, any traits, anything like that. It can only change the conditions of the faction of the campaign and not the nations within the campaign. Now, I was wondering there might be a way to change names. It might be possible in a custom campaign to change faction names. But it's definitely not possible to change their colour, their culture, their religion, anything like that. It's quite limited, but it serves the purpose that we need it for Total War, and indeed if we did a barracks event thing. Alrighty, we are at a point where we are actually returning to making money, and in, well, 2 turns we'll have 2 more regions. So I think we'll be back into making money, which was obviously a little bit of a concern for a while. But we don't want to leave this army just sitting here doing sodder. We want to press on, and Amroon is the next target, and we can go and give them a bit of a raid. So if we leave behind the foot units and head into the unknown.
At once. Yes. Tomorrow's journey away.
I'm fairly certain. Oh, there we are.
I will not waste words.
The next enemy. They're going to attack us almost certainly. But I think Khuzaymah will probably attack now. Palando's just 1 turn too far away. Very frustrating. Also, we are deep in talks for future versions of Divide and Conquer, for how the reunited kingdom will work. Serpent Lord Khuzaymah the Malevolent has 2,032 soldiers, many of which are atop a Mumakil. But you will note that his army is made up of ultra trash. Everything other than the Mumakil and himself is garbage. Now that I properly actually address his army, I feel like perhaps I really should have met him outside the walls. Oh well. I do also plan to redo the older tutorial videos, as I've already said, so we're not going to do a stakes submod, for example, but instead it will be bundled up in one of the updated videos telling you how to return to stakes if that is what you so desire. Oh cool, look, it's got a quiver and everything. Well, there they are. A raid against us. We want to get our cavalry out. And there is but... Oh, the other gate's right around the back. Right. Well, this is the square. There's the Candish banner. Our archers are currently on the walls, as you will see. Hordes of the buggers. Where's our javelin troops? Do we not have any ground forces at all? Ah, no, yeah, there we are. I don't really want you on the walls. Ugh, you're not doing what I need you to do. Is that all the cavalry? Blimey, it is, yeah. Really stand on top of each other here. You've not got much room, but they will walk slowly. The enemy will walk slowly, so you have got time to get out. But don't worry too much. That is as close as the mounted archers and things are going to get. Don't run away. Don't run away. Oh, you've been forgotten. Oh, I'll tell you what. 28 of you who aren't going to do anything. You can be the town centre bait, so the enemy doesn't rush us. I'm thinking with the archers, it is going to be better to have none of them on the walls and instead have them down the street, and then we can block the enemy. There we are. You guys come down. You guys come down. Candish hunters as well. We've got a lot of archers, which does make me think that one unit on the walls to just start raining hell upon them is probably worthwhile. What's going on over there? Oh, ladders. Ah, bugger. Ah, bugger. Right. Guys. Guys. I need you out. I need you out. I need you out sharpish. So, team 1. Oh dear. We'll just double click. They'll make their way here. We don't want everyone going one way though, so let's split you up into 2. Let me send the general the other. Right, they're all making their way over there. So, defenders, nomad warriors. Warriors! You move into position there. Our archers. One can go there. One can go directly behind. Another then behind them. And then do we go with a third one here, or do we go with another one up in the square? I think go with another one up in the square. The axe-wielding warriors can come into that gap there. No, they can't, because it's not wide enough. Oh, there we are. You guys go to that gap. Right, that's everybody. Let's bloody do this. Perfect. The cavalry is out. Sort of. I don't care if you run into 10 Hirondor mercenaries, just drop them. End them! But you need to be sharpish. You need to be quick about it. How are all of you attacking? What are all of you attacking?
We are winning the battle.
Oh, the Southron Warband. Ignore the Southron Warband. Come on. The temptation to press the ×6 button is so high you don't even know. I want to run at ×6. Now I know we're getting shot, but we're also shooting them. But right.
That thrice cursed siege tower has reached our walls. Hold back the invaders.
Pull out of there. You're normal charging cavalry, aren't you? Now there he is, Khuzaymah himself. Did they not bring a battering ram?
Our walls with their siege tower. See to it,
not.
they find only death here.
Wind Riders, you can come and do the other side. I would like very much if you were to all shoot the Mumakil. Hold on, Black Snake Guard are charging. Give them the run around. Oh, and I completely forgot to charge those in. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Pull yourselves back a bit. Pull yourselves into that gap there. Right, you fellows, you charged, didn't you? Charge again. Oh, and I've completely ignored them on this side. Wind Riders hit them. We've lost almost as many as they have. Feel free to shoot things though, you know, I don't mind. I'm surprised they didn't go with a battering ram. Their entire army is going to try and squeeze itself through the gates.
Ill news comes unlooked for. The enemy have taken our walls.
The Mumakil are really intent on hitting our general. The Black Snake Guard will leave those as bait. Well, not as bait. They're going to die off.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Especially as they've abandoned this batter. Like, the Mumakil are basically out of the game now.
The winds of fate have turned against us. The foe seems to be winning the battle.
Get some kills. Wind Riders over there. Hit those spearmen in the side. Although Khuzaymah is down to quite a small and way less troops than he started with.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
Alright, now is the time. Archer horde. You may now fire back. Archers on the walls. Shoot at whatever you like. You guys will group up. Somehow, almost our entire outfield cavalry has decided that now is the time to rout. Which isn't very good. And the Moonmakill, we never took the Moonmakill down. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. Where are you? Oh, you're very far away. Ah, Black Snake Guard. How many of them are there? 21! All of our cavalry are going to die. Alright, you guys stop doing the raining thing, because it isn't doing what we wanted it to do. Now turn, now turn! And then, come on, you 5. There are 30 Wind Riders. Oh, and there's only 12 Black Snake Guard. Oh, they've done it. I think they might win there. We lead them to it, and then we'll sneak them back in round the back, I think. Oh, the gate has fallen. Oh, did all of our cavalry run back to the town square? They did, didn't they? Let's get them out. They just suddenly learned that they could use the gate out of nowhere. Get them out of the way. All you're doing is being in the way. But the enemy's having a bit of a bad day with it. Anyway, how are we doing against Khuzaymah? Ah, yes, we are getting absolutely smashed. 8, 19, 4. Well, there's 7, 6. No, I think we've got it now. Numbers should be to our advantage. Where is Khuzaymah himself? He is one of them. Oh, there he is. Oh, so he might die. They're not actually really fighting each other, are they? Send the Wind Rider out to get another charge in. Anything? No. And in the town centre, what's happening here? They're still just really having a bad day with it. Desperate to kill our guys on the walls. 50-37. How are you guys doing now? There are 4 Black Snake Guard. As is our 12 combined. Oh no, now down to 3.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They
Come
have
on,
lost
guys.
half their men.
If Khuzaymah goes, then it is pretty much a done deal. Let's get you guys back outside and go and charge again. I think we can happily leave them over there now. I don't think we're going to have any trouble against only 2. But they might run away is what I'm thinking. Khuzaymah's obviously their faction leader. He's an outstanding general. And a big reason why their army here is buoyed with their successes.
The general lies dead.
And he's dead.
Crush his men while they gnash their teeth and weep.
That's going to give them all something to think about. What are these guys over here doing? Not really sure. I don't want to get too close to the Moonmakill. I want to send in the weak trash if we're going to get close again. But the weak trash, fortunately, is now outside the walls again, so they can go and get involved. And we've got our entire roster still waiting inside for them to actually do something. It's raining at the moment. We don't want to waste our archers on rain either. But they have sort of wigged out, haven't they? Even though the gate is now open, they aren't actually using either the gate or the towers. They're just sort of standing around. Right, ceasefire, ceasefire. That's enough on them. 60%. You guys over here, move a little bit closer. I'm going to charge you as one, and hopefully that will get us something. The generals can just stay over on that side where they are. Go for it.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace.
To be honest, I thought they might have routed. I mean, I know we've only got a few,
Ashes instead of victory.
but Khuzaymah is dead. Their army's in disarray. I mean, we're definitely going to win this, but unfortunately, it might be one of those where nothing's going to happen. Yeah, our cavalry's dead. That's gotten them out of the way. Who are you guys now actually fighting against? Oh, the towers are still on our side. Of course. And the towers are good now. So they're just slowly killing off the enemy. Our men on the walls are doing very well. Our Candish hunters. Let's actually get them in properly. All that time I moan about units defending walls. And finally, for once, I actually get the ridiculously OP wall defenders that everyone else seems to get. Once you've killed that guy, then you can stop and keep shooting them. There we are. Not killing a single one. Oh, action! They're all coming for us now. No, they're gathering atop of the towers. Excuse me, sorry. But not actually moving. Oh, I don't know where they're going. Come on, guys, shoot back. $74. Now this is a pain in the ass, isn't it? How long have we got? What are we on? Alright, I'll just cut it now. Some of you may disagree, but there's not much that's going to happen, is it? Let's be honest, we're just going to run the timer down. So, I'll see you when we win. Welcome then. So, as expected, we did win. Now, I did charge the Variag Axemen in just at the very, very end. We lost about 30 of them, but they then caused a mass rout, and it was then just like 5 minutes of just standing watching the Mumakil stand outside, because that was the only unit left. The Golden Sword went to the Wind Riders of Khand, who killed 254 of the enemy units. Very good indeed. But that is going to conclude today's episode, so I am going to now save it, I'm afraid. Well, I mean, to be honest, we should withdraw. We're never going to win that battle, are we? Units of archers, there's pikemen in their warband. That was foolish to even approach. Now, if we withdraw, though, they will chase us down, so we will have to auto-resolve and return to Chelkar. But, oh, we lost a general. But that's alright, they're only a drain on our resources. Arkish made it out alive, that's all that matters. And the chieftain of Hodrad is now dead. Khuzaymah could not stand before us. Oh, well, when we take Amukan, we're going to get a unit of our choosing. Now, if I leave behind the siege, can we make it there? Oh, yeah. Because we'll be a turn then, no matter what, won't we? And they might rise up. They won't, but, I mean, they might. And we are now definitely making money. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And Konondaj remains in our grasp. And as you can see, most of our cavalry has returned to us. So we have the ability... Oh, camels! Potentially our bane, our undoing. I have far more military capability in this campaign than I do in the Angmar one, which is a bit of a joke given that this isn't a military-focused campaign, really. Now, what we will do here, though, is leave behind the 13 of them and stand on that bridge.
At once.
Lower the tax rate. I'm sure it will like us. You need to build refuges and things. I'd quite like to change the portrait of those so that they're not medieval too. But we're running out of places where we can get... I mean, those obviously are from Anno 1404. I think they fit in perfectly. I think they fit wonderfully with those ones, which are from that war, whatever it's called. I can't remember. But anyway, that is going to be where I am going to end it. So a successful defense of Korandaj. We can now mop up Harad and press out against them. Start mopping up their regions, which will give, hopefully, Dol Amroth a bit more gusto in conquering from the north. Oh, cool. Look at that. I'm saying, oh, cool. Obviously, that's just the fog of war bug. But I really like that city. Northmen Stronghold, I think, or Northmen Large City, one of the two. Anyway, we'll get Abu-Khand on Oibamari in the next turn as well, which will see our money go up again. I think we have staved off the invasion. And we will now press forward against our new enemies. Harad needs to fall first, of course, and then we can basically win the campaign by taking out Mordor. Our actual victory conditions are to hold 40 regions and our capital, and that is it. We don't need to kill anyone or any nation, we just need 40, so... The hordes can then thunder across the plains in time. But for now, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navair Naden Pedamad Melonin, and farewell.